Yo, what's good with you? Back in black with another Enlisted video. If you guys are new to the channel and you love shooting games just like me, don't forget to aim for that like button and shoot that subscribe button as well. It'll help you find better teammates and improve your skill-based matchmaking. In today's video, a little bit more non-scripted, I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about automatics versus bolt actions and Enlisted. A lot of the time when I'm browsing, online, Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, whatever the case may be, a lot of the complaints that I see is that when you get into like 3, 4, 5 upper BRs, people feel like they just can't really have an edge or win most of their games due to the fact that they have bolt action rifles for the most part, or most of their squads consist of riflemen, which I don't even really think that's an issue, especially when it pertains to Japan. A lot of the complaints that I see with them is that most of their kit or arsenal revolves around using bolt action rifles. But I just want to show you guys, like, if you take a step back and you look at it in the grand scheme of things, that's not necessarily a bad thing. And as you can see from the gameplay, a lot of what I'm doing here is just one-shotting everybody that I look at. And yes, you're going to miss some of your shots here and there, but again, bolt actions are some of the strongest weapons that you can get your hands on when you're playing an infantry soldier anyways, when it comes to Enlisted. And just because you don't necessarily have a submachine gun or machine guns by the buttload doesn't mean that you're necessarily doomed to lose all of your games. And as such, I just wanted to show you guys an example of this confrontation game that I'm playing right now. And I don't know if you guys saw in the beginning, just for intensive purposes, I showed you my entire squad's loadout, straight rifles only. And yes, I will admit I do pick up a submachine gun here and there, but that's only because I just didn't want to like throw my life away for no reason, and I kind of wanted to continue the streak of my individual soldier as long as I could. But yeah, man, I just wanted to again show that the proof is in the pudding. I'm sure a lot of players, when they first get going and they start running into players with automatics, they start feeling discouraged, but that's not necessarily anything that you have to go through if you just know how to play to the strengths of your kit, which especially when it comes to bolt action rifles, yes, for a large portion of the time you're going to have to sit back and play at range, which is going to be again playing to your strengths. But even when it comes to attacking the objective, if you have a pretty good aim and a quick trigger finger, again, you're still going to be one-shotting people, and as long as you can get your targets on sight before they can, there's still a pretty good chance that you're going to win that gunfight. Or if you so happen to pick up a submachine gun off the ground, then you can have no reservations about running in there, because you're basically having the best of both worlds at that point, because you have a long range weapon as your primary, and then you picked up a close range weapon as your secondary off the ground. So you just basically expanded your capabilities as a soldier. And another neat thing about riflemen is that a plethora of equipment that they can have equipped to them. And in this case, which I don't know if you saw in the beginning, I equip a lot of my riflemen with large backpacks. So essentially, even if you shoot one of them down, the odds, if you don't kill them outright, they're essentially going to be right back up and then sniping your team again and getting one-hit kills, which once I get 4 or 5 of those, that's pretty much 9 times out of 10 your entire squad. So you can see in the gameplay, it's not even hard to rack up a bunch of kills, and you would think that is something that could only be done with some machine guns or machine guns, like I said earlier. But again, as long as you work on your aim, this is just something, I mean, for me in particular, it's just something that has been cultivated over years. But I just want you to see, even if you only have rifles, how devastating you can be as a player. And even another neat thing about rifleman squads is that, of course, you can still opt to put an engineer in there, and of course building rally points is pretty much 80% of the game when it comes to winning. So if you're doing that and then you're getting a bunch of one-hit kills at the same time, then there's no reason that you should feel discouraged about only having rifles for your main armament when it comes to any squad in Enlisted. Just if you're a newer player, just continue to rank up your rifleman squad. Make sure you get some engineers in there. You can replenish your ammo, and of course you want to attack the objective, but of course, if you think about it, just you want to do that when you whittle the enemy down with a bunch of kills. And then at that point, when you see that it's kind of clear, then yes, you want to run in there. If you're just running in there when a bunch of enemy is on the point and they have machine guns and some machine guns, then yes, obviously you're going to get cut down more often than not. So it's just being smart as a player. I know I'm not really getting into detail or being super detailed about it, but again, hopefully the gameplay kind of speaks for itself. That, you know, if you just kind of like stay the course and, like, you know, if you know what you're doing as a player, generally speaking, taking out their rally points as well, as you can see, then you have a pretty fair shot at winning. And yeah, that's pretty much that all that I wanted to show you in this video. Just that newer players, or, you know, players that only have rifles for the most part in their arsenal, shouldn't really feel discouraged for any reason when it comes to going up against, you know, people with automatic weapons. So even for those people who are bow action enthusiasts, there should be even more credence for you to continue doing what you're doing. So yeah, just want to know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, I'm gonna let the rest of it play out. Leave a comment if you like it, and other than that, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Black guy out.